Well, here I am in beautiful Redding, California. This is Northern California. And if you look carefully, you'll see Mount Shasta right underneath the IHOP sign.
Are you taking pictures of
You see that? There you go. There's Shasta Mountain right there, Mount Shasta in beautiful Redding, California, at the corner of Cypress and Hilltop. And apparently there's a Second Amendment rally going on here. And I'm going to walk over to these people and see what they have to say.
Bushes aren't necessarily under control of the banks, they're part of it.
Hi.
Hi.
What you got going on? You got a good spokesperson out here to tell me what you're upset about?
That would be Sally Raposa or Terry Raposa.
Somebody else, but not you. You don't want to talk.
I'm standing here.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel about the assault on the Second Amendment that's going on?
I think it's horrible.
Yeah, you don't like it?
No.
No, I don't like it either. Yeah, you know, the way I feel is guns are inanimate objects, and guns don't kill people. People kill people.
That's exactly true.
And the government wants to disarm us. They ought to start with themselves and stop being hypocrites, you know? Well, you got a pretty good crowd out here.
I'm loving all the horns, too.
Pardon me?
I'm loving all the horns.
Oh, yeah, a lot of horns. Yeah, a lot of people just don't seem to get the issues, I think. You know what I mean?
Post right there.
They really don't understand the importance of protecting our Second Amendment rights.
They're laying down and sleeping.
Well, they forget about all the tyrants through history, all the democide, genocide that's been committed. The first thing they want to do is disarm people, you know? First thing they want to do, you know? Well, it looks like you're getting plenty of support. That's good to see. Hey, you guys got an opinion on this?
You betcha.
Yeah, what do you got to say?
What do you want to hear?
Yeah, I want to hear your view on protecting the Second Amendment.
We got to protect the Second Amendment.
The sign down here says it all. The Second Amendment protects the First Amendment.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I myself support the Second Amendment, and you know, I ask myself, what part of will not be infringed doesn't the government understand?
All of them.
I mean, they're huge hypocrites.
All of them.
They're huge hypocrites. I mean, let them start with the nuclear bombs. My whole stinking life, I've had to live in fear of their stupid bombs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's start there, then we'll talk about assault weapons, right? Yeah, I think that, you know, a lot of people just don't understand the issue.
That's it.
And, you know, you can almost understand it because usually they're seemingly intelligent people that are decent, you know what I mean, that love their countries, but they just don't understand what's really going on here, you know?
Hey, you know, he sent me an email. He gave me an email yesterday from a reporter down in Florida that retired, and he wrote an article. And he says, this whole shit is caused by 535 people.
That's right, that's right. That's right, these politicians, instead of remembering they're working for you and me, from the president on down, are our servants.
Really?
They forget, they think they're working for the bankers,
That's correct.
who are just ripping us off, man. They've
Absolutely.
stolen the wealth of our
Every damn
nation.
day.
these foreclosure scams are taking people's houses, taking their life
I
savings.
keep saying pull the plug, let's start over.
That's right, destroying our currency. We haven't had a president that was willing to stand up to the bankers since JFK.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Well, we had a guy running, and they shot him down. Remember that guy? I
Oh,
forget
Ross
his name.
Perot or something?
No. I can't think of the guy's name.
Ron Paul, yeah. Ron
No,
Paul.
before him too.
With the sound currency, Ron Paul really understood that issue, you know, sound currency.
We've had some good ones running, but
I voted for Roseanne myself. I figured, hell, the whole thing's a joke anyhow. At least she understands sound currency. Well, I'm glad you guys are out here. This was a pleasant surprise. I came up here to do some photography, photograph the natural beauty, but
Well, you're
this
seeing
is
it.
just great.
It doesn't get any more natural.
I'm going
than
to try
that.
to post this on YouTube.
Where are you from?
From Chico.
Are you?
Yeah. Today. Yeah, I'm normally, I was born in LA. I was brought up in Santa Cruz, and
Did you sign in as you come by this time?
here
Yeah. You,
I did not sign in. Where's this? Oh, over here
no, sign in to get in this town.
to get into the what?
This town.
Oh, I know, huh?
Chico
Yeah, I know.
resident.
Yeah, I'm surprised the brown shirts aren't out there, huh? I know, these guys, they're paranoid. They wrecked up the joint, you know what I mean, by stealing our wealth. And now they're paranoid. Now they got to cinch down on us. You know,
Yeah.
instead of running for the hills like they ought to be, you know, they're breathing down our necks.
Yep. Constantly.
Yeah. People even forget things like what Gandhi taught about the Second Amendment, how this was the cruelest thing that the British did to the Indian people is by taking away their armaments, you know. Now, I'm surprised so many people don't understand the issue, but I still believe it's a majority of Americans that actually do understand, you know.
I think so,
Thank
too.
God for that.
But I still don't understand the last election.
I do.
Why it happened.
Well,
Fraud.
because Mickey
Fraud.
Mouse would have been elected, but people are so sick and tired of Bush. I mean, he didn't do anything either, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? And you know, that whole 9/11 thing, I don't know how much you know about false flag operations, but Dick Cheney now has admitted to his complicity in 9/11. You know what I mean? He's admitted it. He thinks we had to do this. You know what I mean? They start wars to make money. Eisenhower, in his farewell address, pointed out these facts. You got to be aware of these people. They're freaks. They're control freaks. They're money-loving control freaks. And if you know one thing about that, you know that Jesus taught the love of money is the root of all evil. And these people will do anything to protect their position in place. They don't care how many people die. A lot of people never even heard the term democide, you know? You know, familiar with that term?
I've heard of it.
That's governments killing people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, we don't hear about this talked about in the mainstream media because it's bought and paid for. You got to
don't hear
understand.
anything from the mainstream media.
You got to understand all the interests out there that have in maintaining the status quo. Take crime, for example. How many people whose job security it is to maintain the crime level? So if you could reduce crime by getting rid of poverty, you understand? It's not in the interest of the jailers, the bail bondsmen, the attorneys, the courts, the judges, on and on and on. Do you understand what I'm saying? And oppression is another word for poverty. You know, we don't deserve this. The people, you know, the working class folks didn't do anything to deserve having their economy destroyed. This was done intentionally. They want to steal our wealth. You got guys like Al Gore out there. He's the biggest mouthpiece for stopping global warming. We got to cut back our carbon footprint, you know what I mean? Yet that guy's using the stuff like it's going out of style. These are huge hypocrites.
I know
They're
it.
elitists, double standard. One set of rules for you and one set of rules for me.